Hi everyone. I hope you're getting ready for story time today. We're going to have a fun story time today. I want to give you a minute or two to get settled, find a place to sit, get ready to do some actions with me. We're going to be doing some actions and some dancing today. I want to tell you that this week we have a super story time. And so you can pick up your kits at the library. That's true of the day this is first aired. But I'm so glad you're with me, and are you ready to get started? I think we'll get started. Parents, if you want to put your child's name in the comments and say they're watching or something or is here, then I can say hi to them. I'd really like that. All right, well, let's sing our story time song. Are you ready? Oh, by the way, I'm Cindy. Story time, welcome to our story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. Hi, Evie. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Archie. Can you clap your hands? Clap your hands for story time. Clap your hands for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, I see Maggie and Arthur. Can you guys stand up and jump up high? Try that. Jump up high for story time. Jump up high for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Oh, very good. How about spin around? Can you hold your arms out and spin in place? Let's try that. Spin around for story time. Spin around for story time. Lots of books and fun for me and you. We will sing and dance too. Very good. All right, everybody, thank you for singing with me. You can sit down now, and I'll put my guitar down. And it is time to call out my friend Blossom. Mason, Anna, can you call with me really loud? I need you to say, Blossom. Can you say that with me? Blossom. Oh, we need to be louder. How about you, Sophia? And Carson, can you say, Blossom, come out. Here she comes. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How are you today? I'm so good today. It's such a beautiful sunny. What? What? They're yelling at me. What are they saying? Oh, I think you forgot your tail, Blossom. Can you pull out your tail? Oh, my tail. Oh, I always forget. Thank you. All right, let's pull her tail out all the way out of the box. There we go. Oh, well, Blossom, it is such a beautiful day, and I'm so glad all these kids are with us for story time. I am too. Hi, everybody. I'm so glad you're here. Oh, we have a letter of the day, don't we? We do. We have a letter of the day. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's a good letter. Are you ready? Oh, let's see what it is. What is it? Oh, that's a letter towards the end of the alphabet, isn't it? What is that letter? It's W. W's a good letter, isn't it? W. Oh, look at that. What sound does the W make? Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. Whoop. The W makes the whoop sound. Now, the W, this is the capital W. We have a lowercase w too. Do you think that the capital and the lowercase look the same or different, Blossom? Ooh, I know this one because I know the letter W. They look the same. Well, let's look. Let's see if they actually look the same. Let's see. Here's the lowercase w. Oh my goodness, Blossom, they do look the same. I mean, our letters are different colors, but the shape is the same, isn't it? Can we try drawing a W? Let's see what it looks like. You go down, up, just all straight lines, kind of at an angle. Let's try that. Down, up, and the little one is just the same, right? Down, up, just shorter lines. So it's a little smaller, but they make the same W sound. Hi, Jude. Hi, Owen. Hi, Evan. I'm so glad you could come today. And Ava and Kara. Hi, Sam. Hi, Colin. Oh, yeah, they're here today too. All these kids. And we're all learning about the W. Now, do you know some words that begin with the W? Look, I have a W bag. I do. I have a W bag, and there's words in, words. Words. The word word begins with W. That's a good word. That's a W word, isn't it? Yes, it is. And there's more in here. Look at this one. Oh, this is one of my favorite summer treats. Ready? Watermelon. Watermelon's a good W word. And summer will be here before we know it. Oh, here's another treat. Yum, 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 yum. Waffles. Do you like waffles? I like waffles. And those begin with W too. What else is in here? Oh, who's this fellow? Who's this fellow? It's a walrus. A walrus begins with W. Walrus does begin with W. Well, thank you so much. Those are great W words. And we have some W words in our story time today, so we're going to have to look for them. All right, can you say goodbye to Blossom? Bye-bye. Say bye, and she'll come out at the end of story time. All right. Hi, Oliver. Hi, Natalie, Leo, and Jamie. So glad you could join us today. Now, our first story takes place in the winter, and winter is a good W word. And we're in the middle of winter, aren't we? Winter is cold, isn't it? Well, this is a story about the first winter, and it is a story from the Lenape tribe, and it is called Rainbow Crow. Now, it was cold. I need you to all pretend you're sitting in the snow, and it was so cold. Ice formed all over the waters, and snow fell constantly. Animals had never seen snow before. Do you remember when you first saw snow? What about, do you remember when it first snowed this year, this winter? Do you remember what that was like? Well, just imagine if you had never seen snow before. What would you do with it? At first, the animals thought it was really fun, and they went outside and they caught the snowflakes on their tongue. Have you ever tasted snow? What does it taste like? It tastes like water, doesn't it? Because that's what snow is. It's water in crystals. It's very cool to learn about that. So, and they played with it because snow is really fun, isn't it? What can you do with snow? Can you think of any ideas? I could think of one. How about snowballs? Do you ever make snowballs? And I'm going to throw one at you. Ready? Oh, did you get snow on you? Oh, no. Or making snowmen or snow angels. Snow can be a lot of fun, and the animals thought it was too. But after a while, they started to worry because it got colder and colder and colder, and some of the little animals got buried under snowdrifts, and the large animals had a hard time walking through the snow. And they got really worried. They thought maybe they'd freeze to death. So the animals gathered together and they talked, and they said, what are we going to do? It's really cold and we don't want to freeze. We should send a messenger to the Creator who creates by thinking what will be. Oh, that's a good idea, said all the animals. Is that a good idea? That's a good idea, but who shall we send? And they thought, and they said, ooh, what about this one? Who's that? Wise old owl. That's a great choice. Owl is very wise. We should send Owl. But Owl doesn't see very well in the daytime, and it's like 3 days' journey to the Creator. Oh, Owl won't make it. How about Coyote? Oh, Coyote's a good choice. Coyote's really fast, and he can see really well. And some of the other animals looked at Coyote and said, yeah, but Coyote doesn't always tell us the truth, and he plays tricks. We know that. We know other stories about Coyote. I've told some stories about Coyote. He tells tricks. I don't think he's a good choice. Well, what about Turtle? Turtle might be a good choice. Turtle is always honest, and he's very steady. He will do whatever he sets out to do. Oh, but Turtle's really, really slow, isn't he? Oh, it would take days for him to get there, and we would freeze to death by the time he got back. Oh no, who are we going to send? Well, the animals thought about it, and they finally decided that they would send Rainbow Crow. Now, Rainbow Crow was the most beautiful bird. It goes this way. Rainbow Crow was the most beautiful bird. He had feathers the color of the rainbow, and he had the most beautiful song. Can you sing a beautiful song with me? Let's try. Can you sing, tweet, 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 tweet. How pretty. Oh, Rainbow Crow had the most beautiful voice. And they said, Rainbow Crow, can you fly to the Creator who creates things that will be by thinking? And Rainbow Crow said, I can do that. And they said, hurry, go really fast because we're freezing down here. And ask him to get rid of the snow. So Rainbow Crow set off. It was a long journey. It was 3 days, 3 days. And up to the heavens he passed. Can you flap your wings? Flap your wings. Let's fly with Rainbow Crow. He passed through the trees and the clouds and beyond the sun and the moon. And even above all the stars, he was buffeted by winds. Could you blow like the wind? And he had no place to rest. But he carried bravely on until he reached the heavens and where the Creator was. And he reached the place and he called to the Creator, hello! But the Creator didn't answer. He was too busy thinking up what would be to notice even the most beautiful bird. So Rainbow Crow sang his beautiful song. Are you ready? Tweet, 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 tweet. And the Creator heard him and said, oh my, which bird sang that beautiful song? And he found Rainbow Crow and he said, oh, that was so beautiful. What can I give you, noble bird, in exchange for that beautiful song? And the Rainbow Crow said, can you get rid of the snow? We're freezing down there. All the animals are freezing. And we're worried we're going to freeze to death. Could you just please unthink the snow? And the Creator said, oh, I can't do that. Snow and ice have spirits too, and I can't destroy them. But I have a better idea. And the Creator, who creates things by thinking of them, thought of fire. He took a stick and he stuck it in the fiery hot sun and it caught on fire. And he said, this will warm all the animals and it will make it so you can live and be happy. So he gave the cool end to the crow. Here, I'm going to give him the stick. And the crows started flying back. And the Creator said, fly really fast because you want to get down there before the stick burns out, before the fire disappears. And Rainbow Crow set off. He said, I will fly like the wind. Are you ready? Get your wings going. And he flew as fast as he could, really, really fast. And he flew through the stars. And, oh, you know what? the fiery stick kept him warm while he flew. That was nice. And he flew past the sun and his tail caught on fire. And it turned black as charcoal. Oh, but Rainbow Crow kept flying, and as he passed the moon, his body turned black as well. Uh-oh. But Rainbow Crow kept flying, and as he passed the clouds, his beautiful rainbow wings turned black as soot. And as he passed into the trees, the smoke overwhelmed his voice and turned his head black and his beautiful voice into a raspy caw. But he made it, and he delivered fire to the animals on the earth. And the animals took fire, and they warmed themselves, and they dug out all the little animals who were buried under snow piles, and they celebrated. They celebrated, for Tin-Day fire had come to earth. All the animals were so happy. Can you all say, yay, because we're happy? But one animal wasn't happy. Rainbow Crow sat apart, and he was sad. Do you know why he was sad? Look at him. All of his rainbow feathers were gone. He was black as soot. And his beautiful singing voice, do you remember? Tweet, 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 tweet. That was gone too. And all he could say was, caw, caw. Can you say that with me? Caw, caw. Oh, Rainbow Crow was so sad. But just then he felt a breeze against his face. And the Creator who creates all things said, Rainbow Crow, don't be sad. You will be honored among all the animals for what you have done today by bringing fire. And I have given you a gift, because when humans come, your flesh will taste like smoke, so they won't want to catch and eat you. And because you're black and your voice is not beautiful, you will never be caged, and you will be free. Oh, and then she said, look at your feathers. And Rainbow Crow looked at his feathers, and they became shiny. And if he looked closely, the feathers had all the rainbow colors in them. And the Creator said, when animals look at you, they will remember what you did, and they will honor you. And that is the story of Rainbow Crow. Now that was a fun story, wasn't it? I think it was a very fun story, and I kind of like my puzzle pieces, but I got to take them down. Because we are going to sing a very silly song, and then I have one more story for you. So our very silly song, we're going to do really quick. I need you to be a bird, okay? And we're going to look way up in the sky, and we're going to be little birds fly. Ready? Way up in the sky, the little birds fly, while down in the nest, can you make a nest? The little birds rest. Can you rest? With a wing on the left, make a wing, and a wing on the right, the little birds sleep all through the night. Go to sleep. And then we say, shh, they're sleeping. Very good. And then the sun has to come up. Ready? Then up comes the sun, the dew falls away, and then say, good morning, the little birds say. Let's try that one time together. Ready? Way up in the sky, the little birds fly, while down in the nest, the little birds rest. With a wing on the left and a wing on the right, the little birds sleep all through the night. Shh. they're sleeping. Then up comes the sun, that dew falls away. Good morning, the little birds say. Oh, very good. All right, I have one more story, and it's called A Draw and Tell, and I'm going to draw pictures while I'm telling you this story, and it is called The Wild Bird, and wild begins with W. Oh, that song had way, which begins with W, and wing, which begins with W, right? Lots of W words. Once upon a time, there was an old man and an old woman, and they lived in a round house. So here's their house right here. It's a round house, okay? And there was a smoke hole in the roof. There's the smoke hole, and a fence around the backyard. Do you have a fence around your backyard? Yeah? Do you, Malachi? I don't know. Well, the house was near a lake. Okay, so I'm going to make the pond right here. It's a pond. All right, there's the pond. And in the pond, there were lots of fish. So let's put some fish in there. Lots of fish in the lake, right? One day, 2 hunters came to go fishing at the pond, and they set up tents in the woods to the south of the pond. So here's one tent, and here's the other tent. 2 tents, 2 hunters. And they went to sleep. Ready? Everybody go to sleep. Shh. Oh, in the middle of the night, there was a sound, and it went like this. Whir, whir, whir. Can you say that with me? Whir, whir, whir. And the 2 hunters woke up, and they said, what is that noise? And they heard it again. Ready? Whir, whir, whir. And the 2 hunters talked to each other, and they said, I think it's coming from the pond. So the one hunter said, you stay here. I'll go to the pond. So I'm going to draw his path. So from his tent, he started walking. Now it was dark, and he couldn't see where he was going. He's not even going towards the pond, is he? No, he's going the wrong way. But he tripped over a stone. Ouch! Oh! And I'll draw the stone right there. There's the stone. And when he got up, he saw he was going the wrong way. So he went up towards the pond. And when he got there, he saw the most amazing sight. Because at the pond, all those fish were jumping right out of the pond. Can you do this with your arms like you're jumping out of the pond? And they went jump, 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 right. And he just stood there and he was amazed. He was like, whoa, look at all those fish. He forgot to go back to talk to his friend. So pretty soon the second hunter went, where is my friend? He didn't come back. I'm going to go see what that sound is. What was the sound again? Whir, 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 right? So he set off, and he went the wrong way too. And he tripped over a stone. Ouch, right? And when he got up, he saw where the pond was, so he went up to the pond. And when he got there, he forgot to be mad at his friend because he was seeing all the fish jump out of the pond. Ready? Jump. Make your arms go. Jump. 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 All the fish jumping out of the pond. And he was amazed too. Now pretty soon, the man and the woman woke up, and they heard that strange sound too. Are you ready? Whir, whir, whir. And the man said, don't worry, honey, I'm going to go check it out. It's at our pond. And of course, he knows where the pond is because they live there. So he went straight to the pond, and he saw the fish too. And what were the fish doing? Jumping out of the pond. They were jumping out all over the place. He was amazed. And he forgot to go back and tell his wife. So she didn't wait very long, and she got up and she went straight to the pond too. And she saw all those fish too. And he said, honey, I'm so sorry to come back. I was so busy watching all the fish jump out of the pond. And the wife said, I see the fish, but what I'm wondering about is what are we going to do about this big wild bird? Now, do you see the wild bird? Do you see it? Do you see it right here? The story I drew looks like a bird, doesn't it? Here's the head and the eye and the beak and the neck and the body and the legs and the feet and the tail. And that is the story of the wild bird. Isn't that a fun story? Yes. All right. I would like you to all call out Blossom with me. Let's call out Blossom. Say, Blossom, come out. Graves, can you call? Blossom, hello, hello, hello. Oh, Blossom. Oh, don't forget your tail. I won't. All right. I'm so glad all of you joined me for story time this morning. And I would like to play Jack in the Box with you. Would you play Jack in the Box with me? All you have to do is get into your boxes. Ready? And I say, Jack in the Box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? And then you say, yes, I will, as loud as you want. Ready? You can stand up, hold your arms up, whatever you want to do. Get in your boxes. Shh. Just like the little animals under the snowbanks. Ready? Shh. Jack in the Box, so quiet and still. Will you come out? Yes, I will. Very good, and thank you for joining me for story time today. I'm so glad. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.